Here's a way to use the crucifix setup position to get the opponent in a neck crank. Give you just the basic details here. We've gotten ourselves into the setup, which is side back control for the crucifix position. I punched my knee in here. Okay? I go ahead and step over, or sometimes by leaving this leg out here, the person will just make a grab for it habitually. Okay? Either way, I step over, I drive this back, I keep it, but in this case, I'm not going to swap the hands. Okay? To do this finish, I don't swap the hands. I'm going to underhook here now and clasp my hands together, holding his head down, and instead of rolling forward, I'm going to sit these feet out and pull him backward in this direction onto me like that. As he falls, I'm going to turn to my left, bring my left arm underneath him, leaving his head, staying tight, leaving his head trapped like this. So I've got him in essentially a stocks position, like his arms are trapped. Okay? If I leave him too much space, his head will pop to the ground. I'll just come out onto a really good side control, which is fine. But depending upon the rules of the grappling tournament I'm in, if head cranks are allowed, I leave my left hip up there, I turn my left elbow to the ground and my left knee to the ground, keeping my hip really low and slowly pulling his elbows up to his head, lift my hip, forcing his chin into his chest, stretching his neck. Got to be careful with this move because people tend to think they can resist it, so they'll put a lot of power in the back of their neck, and then what they'll discover is it hurt their neck. Okay? So don't think you can resist this move. Once again, we're setting up in here for the regular crucifix, okay? I'm not putting my arm in at this time because I don't want to get rolled over. I get control here. Now that I've got the control, I can go ahead and launch my hands in. And if he wants to roll me over, he's just doing the turn for me. In this case, though, I'm going to bring my feet out and away, sit down, pulling him off, beat him around to the left, putting my left elbow on the ground, keeping him caught. Then as he tries to struggle to get out, I move up onto my knee, onto my elbow, slowly lift up, turning into him, giving him plenty of chance to tap out with his feet or just to say stop. If you do this move hard, I got to emphasize again, you can hurt the back of someone's neck, so you got to be careful. Sometimes their head is pressed down closed too, so they can't really speak very loudly because it's hard for them to actually even open their jaw. So you just got to know, if you're going to do this move on someone, it's going to hurt, go easy, and let them tap out. If you want much more detailed instruction on these types of moves, come visit our website at www.grappling.us.